guys, welcome back to Mage Quest with me, Samphorea, and I got something to show you. Ta-da! So I did a bit of work to the front of the castle like I said I would. I added iron bars and just some normal cobblestone here. I made oak stockades, which are from Witchery. Let's have a quick look. So it's just oak wood and XL of the horned one that I got from putting oak saplings into the witch's oven that we have in there. So I got a load of oak saplings anyway from chopping down the 2 trees that are outside of here, so I thought I might as well. I also moved the doors so that they're in the centre because I realised doing this kind of pattern, it looked really weird having the doors off centre. So unfortunately the hallway is now off centre, but because this room is just a bedroom, we can just shift the whole thing across one. That's not going to be too difficult. But for now, I've just left it. So, what have I been doing? Apart from that, well, if we go quickly through the house, we'll sleep. And then I will show you. So, if you haven't seen the last episode, go and watch it. I'm going to try and do some crazy annotation things. So, maybe it'll pop up on the screen now. There'll be a little box saying that go to the next episode, and that should take you there, hopefully. If not, it is obviously on the playlist with this one, and I keep forgetting to put them in the description, so sorry about that, guys. But we made Enderman. That scared me then. We made this very scary thing, our infernal furnace, which looks terrifying. So the next part of our quest is we need to go and try and get some chicken nuggets, some pork nuggets, and some beef nuggets, I believe. So if we head on out the back, where our chickens are, now you can see we have cows and pigs too. So I've been breeding them up. Where's my sword? Oops, wrong one, sorry. There we go. So I have been breeding our cows and piggies. And I need to breed the chickens again, actually. To try and get some so that we can... Come on! We really need to get into Botania so I can make a magnet, because this is driving me crazy. Oh, sorry, chicken! Okay. So we can also kill a couple of these guys. There you go. Let's go and kill some cows. I didn't even know I had those potatoes there. There you go. How many babies have we got? 2. Okay, I'm going to kill Mummy Cow. Sorry, baby. Get in. Do not escape. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, oh, we need it. We probably don't need it. Oh, we're full. That's why we can't pick it up. Great. So, I'm going to come back out and obviously just keep breeding these guys up. But we do have some food for now that we can go and put into this infernal furnace and see if we can get some nuggets out of it. So let's just quickly drop some of this other stuff. Or if there's any space in here whatsoever, which it looks like, to be honest, there isn't. Okay, let's just go. So if I remember rightly, to get this to work, all we need to do is, whoop, without falling in, chuck it in. There we go, it'll sink in, and then after a little while it'll spit it out the front. Now, there is a way of speeding this up by putting, I can't remember which, oh, there he is. Okay, so we didn't get any that time. So there is a way of speeding this up by putting a type of essentia on it. But I can't remember what type of essentia it was that we needed. So I'm going to chuck these in one by one for now. And let's see what happens. While that's just doing that, I've just noticed that there's a node in this tree. And I hadn't seen this before. So what are you? Terra and Ignis. Oh, you're fire! Yes! So we were looking everywhere for a fire node because we couldn't find one, and I'm sure it was the fire Ignis. Awesome. So it's really cool having one just there. I didn't know that was there. Every time I go hunting for nodes, I go that way for some weird reason, when I should probably go that way. So what do we get? More pork. Okay, So this is basically what I'm going to do with all of the meat that we... What did I throw? Nothing. Whew. I thought I'd throw my wand for a second there. Let's move that. So I'm going to continue doing this, and then I will bring you guys back when I've either used all the meat that I have, or we've gotten all the nuggets. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, guys, so all the meat has just come out. It didn't take too long, to be honest. We got 1 chicken nugget and 2 pork nuggets, and no beef. So it's good because we're getting lots of food, which is something that we have struggled with for a little while. We definitely need to... I need some much better storage. This is getting crazy. So we'll put these in here. All the food stuffs. Yes, we've got 2. So if we go into here, and it was Lexmani, I believe. Yeah, the forge. So all we need is a beef nugget. Okay, so let's go and check on the cows. Let's go get some wheat and see if we can breed them. No, they're still babies. On the babies. Okay, so we'll get these. Might as well. I did put a gate on this, didn't I? Yes. I do also need to kill some squids, because we're going to need more ink soon. There we go. Oh, he gave me 3. Wow. And that second one, the first guy must have been a bit dead already, because he was really easy to kill. So I think where we picked to build our base is quite good, because we do really have like everything around us. You know, we're really close to well, the sea, as you saw, so lots of water and squids. We've got lots of wood available of all different kinds. We seem to be there's lots of animals everywhere, and we seem to be quite near different nodes that we need, so that's all good. Did I drop a piece of wheat? I did. Let's try and hop up somewhere where I'm not going to destroy stuff. There we go. So we'll plant this. At the moment, I'm not too fussed about expanding the wheat farm or anything like that. I don't think we need to. Not right now, anyway. They don't seem too bothered. We don't seem to need it. That's what I meant to say. We seem to be getting along quite well without having to use it. So we'll take this to the Thaumcraft room. Put these away, these away. Oh. Let's make just a little bit of this paper, so we've got a little bit left, and then we can go and take this to the Thaumcraft house. Cool. So I know there's some more cows up there, so do you think we should go on? Yeah. Okay, so let's go and kill them. I definitely saw them hanging around here. There's one. And let's see if they should obviously give us beef. Come back here, Mr. Cow. Oh, he gave us loads. Thank you. Okay, so the sheep. I don't think we need sheep. We just need cows. Any more cows? I think this is where I got the cows from, so I'm going to assume there's not many here. But let's go back and chuck this into the... Ow. Let's go and put this into the infernal furnace. And we'll see what we can get. I want to make some... like either obsidian or nether brick steps to get into here, because I don't like the sand. That's why I keep removing it. I don't think it looks very nice. Okay, and there's another piece of a nugget! Yay! Okay, so we've done that. So we got a triple meat treat, which we would be able to make with these, and we also get to pick a reward bag. So let's just pick one. Awesome. And it let us keep all the nuggets. That's really cool. Ooh, a student reward. Azanorian reputation. Very cool. So I might make some frames. I heard a weird sound then. I might make some frames to put the what do you call it in? The different reputations that we've got, because we've got a couple now. So let's, okay, so we still need to do this, and we still need to do this. So let's have, I've just put it away, of course I have. Let's have another look in here. Alchemy, no. Although we do need to do this. We might do that in a second. This is what we need, but it's not showing us. And it's got paving stone of travel and paving stone of warding. I think this one will keep things out of our building, so we could set that up rather than having doors and stuff. Let's get that one. Let's see. Yeah, so arcane stone bricks with fire shards and a bit of terra, ignis and ordo. So the colour of the runes above the pavement stone indicates its current status. Purple runes show that it's currently preventing something from passing through. Blue runes indicate it's been deactivated with a redstone signal. Red runes show that something is preventing it from fully warding in an area and a gap exists where something might be able to pass through. That's pretty cool. Okay, no, I don't want that. Oh, sinister lodestone, arcane ear. Weird. So this thing, I'm pretty sure should be in here. In here. Now, I was going to go ahead and make a golem because we unlocked that research, but oh, it's night time. But seeing as we it might come up in the quest book, that's why I'm kind of holding off for a little bit. So you know what we'll do? We'll do some blood magic for the last little 5 minutes. So I don't know whether you guys just heard that then, but I've only just realised what it was. So while we were stood in there then, you could hear like a heartbeat noise. I thought it was something on my PC or outside, but it's not. And I'm pretty sure that's to do with the warp that we've got on us at the moment. So when we got the research for that infernal furnace, it came up and said that we had a bit of warp. And I think that's what was giving us that noise in our ears then. So they're like the heartbeat noise, and it can make you quite sick, like I explained in the last episode, but hopefully it'll go away. So I don't want to explain too much about flux and warp, until we have the stuff for me to be able to show you it. But just basically there's like a couple of types. So there's permanent warp, which you kind of have and it's there all the time and you have to do special things. I think you can get rid of it, but I don't know. There's ways of doing it. And there's also like temporary warp that'll slowly go down by itself and you can help it down, I believe. So that's something that we're going to have to watch out for doing all this Thaumcraft. So yeah, let's do a bit. Yeah, we still can't go into any of these. What's this? Oh, let's do some Botania, actually. Let's do some Botania. So it wants us to make some day blooms. Okay, and to make a day bloom, where is our... Here it is. Nope. Day bloom. So it's the most basic and rudimentary generating flower. Blah, 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 blah. We want to put them in this crisscross pattern. If they're next door to each other, they don't work as well. So we need 2 yellow petals, an orange, and a light blue. 2 yellow, 2 yellow, 1 orange, 1 light blue. So let's get 3. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so this is what we'll make for now. We can have water in there. Let's go and fill up our buckets. And I just picked up some seeds, so we've got some seeds. That's nice. So we will go and fill these up. And I still need to find a place to put this Botania stuff, just because we need a water source near it. And it's, yeah, this is why we need to get it moved. But we can do that another time. That's not a problem. Okay. Oops, move out the way, please. And seeds. So we want 1, 1, 1, 2. There we go. Fabulous. 1, 1, 1, 2. Awesome. Oh, and we got an achievement. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yay! Okay, so we have 3 day blooms. So let's go into our quest book. And it wanted us to make 5. Of course it did. So we need, we need 2 orange, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow, and 1, 2 blue. Oh. Well, let me just put those back. Yes, awesome. Okay, and then we need some more seeds. So I don't think I put seeds in a... Oh, there's some. I was going to say, I don't think I put seeds in one of them. So we should have had some somewhere. And then let's go and get 2 more things of water. I could just put a water source inside the house, but I really don't want to. It looks messy enough in here as it is. Okay, so let's get these out. So we want 1, 1, 2, 1. Boom. 1, 1, 2, 1. Boom. Awesome. So now we have 5 day blooms. And it's going to give us 5. Does that mean we get 5 or do we get 10? Oh, we get 10. That's nice. Okay, so we have opened up Maid's Moonlight and we've opened up Have a Look. So we're going to go for this one. Have and hold a need. Okay, so I see you're generating mana now. It's always nice to have a competent student. You're going to need to be able to move it around and store it. So we're going to make a mana spreader from the living wood and a mana pool from the living rock. So let's go and get some. We'll make 2 spreaders. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And we need some gold and we need a couple of petals. What have we got a lot of? Nothing apparently. We'll take a couple of red and then we need some gold. I think I've seen somewhere. Yep. Okay, so to make a mana spreader, we put living rock, wood, on the top and the bottom. We put gold there and a petal in the middle, so we get them. You can use any kind of petal you like. And then to get the mana spreader, the mana pool, we do this, and that gives us a diluted mana pool, and you'll see why I've made 2 in a second. So there we go. So it says a much better way of storing mana, indeed the best way correctly, known as in mana pools, which have been infused directly with concentrated mana. So this is done by dropping a diluted mana pool into a mana pool with some mana in it. So that's why I made 2. So for now we'll set this up in here. We probably don't need 2 on this like this, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. And then if we get the Wonder of the Forest, and it's in function mode, we'll put it in bind mode. There we go. So now you can see that that is connecting to that. So you just shift, right click it, and then shift right click on where you want it to go. So there we go. So then we can also just check these to make sure that they are all linked to a spreader. They will come up with a little, I think they come up with like a red cross or something if they're not connected, but they are. And there we go, we already have some mana in it. So how these mana pools work is if you are able to put the stuff in it that you are wanting to, it will come up with a tick. So you see how it knows that, it'll say, so the first little mana pool is the diluted one and the second one is the actual normal mana pool. And it'll go, right, so you want to throw this in to get it to that. There's enough mana in it. So we can just throw it in and it gives us one. So we need to very quickly there we go, right click. So we'll move these over to this one. So they're both firing into here. Now if we pick this up, we're going to lose this mana, but it's only a little bit of mana. So it's not too bad. And then these will... There we go. They're going to start putting some mana in there. There we go. And then we can eventually see how it comes up with a cross. That's so you know that if you threw it, it's not going to do anything. So we may as well turn this one into a normal mana pool as well. That's why I've got it here. And we can chuck it back in this one when it's ready to do that. And it's going to give us... Ooh, Hydro... I've heard of these before, but I've not gone really into Botania too much. I made extra flowers, so these are really good. So these are called hydrangeas. And basically, they will suck up water that's nearby to them and use that water to make mana. So it's opened up Call of the Hunter, all these ones to make all these different things. But we're going to go on to Maid's Moonlight. So it's a bit of a teensy problem you may find with day blooms. They only generate concentrated mana in the day. What about nighttime? So we can make these things called Nightshades to basically give us mana during the night. So there we go, Nightshades. So we need 2 black petals, a purple and a grey. And how many does it want us to make? 5, okay. We don't have enough. But we can make 1. 2 black. And what grey was it? Was it normal grey? Oh, I got 2 purples. Mystical grey. Not light grey. Grey. Okay, so we can make 2. So let's go and get some water. Let's move these around. Awesome. 1, 2. And these you'll put in the same configuration as the day blooms. So you can actually space them in between each other. 1, 1, 1, 2. There you go. 1, 1. 1, 2, and some seeds. Awesome. So we've got 2. I think we can put these down now and the book will still pick them up. So we can put these like this. And then they're going to start generating mana. Where did my wand go? There. They're going to generate mana during the night. So that's a really simple way of generating your first kind of bits of mana. Now, in other versions, what used to happen was that you could set this up and have massive things. Obviously, they don't generate a lot of mana, but they do generate some. And let's see if we can throw this in now. So, yeah, what used to happen was you could basically set this up and then you could just leave them and they would just be passively, you know, creating mana while you were doing other stuff, and it's all fine and dandy. Now, what's changed when they updated was they stopped that, and what happens is after they have like a life cycle, so after so many days, they will actually degenerate and they turn into like these little like just thorny stick things that you just break. So they do now disappear and die, which I think is a good thing, because although it takes a long time, if you were on a server, for example, like AFK quite a while, so just sat on it, you could create a lot of mana without having to go any further really into the mod. You would, don't get me wrong, like going further into the mod is highly recommended. It's great. I love this mod so much. And you could create so much mana so much faster, but there is almost the temptation to just be like, well, you know, that's collecting mana for us. It's slow, but it'll do. So I like that they do disappear because it kind of keeps you on your toes a bit. So we can sort out these other ones that we've got later on. But that's it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's been a bit... Sorry about that. My phone's on super loud. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I know it's been a bit of Thaumcraft and a bit of Botania, but I did really want to get back to Botania and show you guys a bit more of it because we haven't really done too much. So I hope that's okay. In the next episode, I'm probably going to continue with some Botania because I really want to get through like the basics like we are doing, and sort out somewhere where we can actually put this stuff, because it can't stay in here. Like, look, there's no room in here already now. And this, we're going to need lots more places to put these flowers, especially these new ones. So I'll figure somewhere out to put all this, and we can sort that out another time. But I hope you've all enjoyed this episode. Stay magical, guys, and I will see you all soon. Bye!